As he walked that morning early in May, he talked on the phone with his friend about the events of the previous evening, of which there were none. Well, except for the girl with a ring in her nose. He stretched his neck and shoulders, then slipped his sunglasses over his nose while holding all the leashes in his right hand. "Are you going to the gym today, bro?" he asked, as the Dalmatian hit the end of his leash and almost jerked all 5 leashes out of his hand. "Yeah, good, me too. What time?" "Sure, man, I'll meet you there," he said, as he watched an attractive female jogger in tight black yoga pants and a bright yellow top trot past. The girl's hair was in a ponytail that swung with her hips as she ran. He glanced back over his shoulder at her and caught her looking back, smiling at him. That was one of the best things about Cole's job. There was never a shortage of pretty girls to flirt with, and any girls who were out at that hour were totally into keeping in shape. He liked that. The dogs began to tug harder at their leashes. All 5 of them were acting as if they'd suddenly had to go to the bathroom. As Cole listened to his friend talk, he clicked his tongue and pulled on the leashes to keep the little beasts under control. Freaking little monsters. Of course it was Rupert, egged on by Lance, who was the most aggressive, tugging and pulling on his leash, dragging them all into the dark shadows under the trees and the bushes, down the grassy bank that stretched all the way to the river. "Yeah, okay, bro. I'll see you there. Hey, do you have any more of that protein powder you gave me? That stuff really made a difference, man. Yeah, I added it to my smoothies. And I'm telling you, I had raw energy the whole day. I had..." Cole stopped talking. Something not quite right, something out of place caught his eye. He froze. The dogs strained at their leashes, but Cole remained still. His friend on the other end of the phone continued talking, but Cole didn't hear a thing he was saying. How many times had he traveled the route under the Great Bridge and beyond? Too many to count. It was embedded deep in his psyche. He could walk it blindfolded, both ways. But this time, there was something different, something that didn't belong. And although he was sure he was seeing what he was seeing, his mind wouldn't accept it. "Hey, bro, shut the hell up for a minute, okay?" "Oh, wow, man, you're not going to believe this." Cole stuttered into the phone. "I think I'm looking at a dead body. No. Uh-huh. For real." Cole swallowed hard, crept closer, straining to hold the dogs in check, to keep them back from... Holy crap. The boxer started to whine. Lance sniffed the air, his flat mug trembling with tiny growls. The 2 chihuahuas and Rupert the Dalmatian danced and barked and ran this way and that, braiding their leashes together. As Cole crept even closer, he saw a woman's foot sticking out from among the bushes. She was lying on her side, crumpled up like she'd collapsed, right there on the friggin' spot. Nah, it can't be, but... For a split second, Cole thought he might be wrong. Hoped he was wrong. That she wasn't dead, just passed out, wasted. He could see she was a pretty girl, with long black hair, expensive clothes, and a body that was made for better things than sleeping one off in the park. She sure as hell wasn't supposed to be found dead, lying in the grass. "No, I don't know, man," Cole said into the phone. "This is too messed up." But even as Cole's own mind tried to convince him the beauty wasn't dead, the cool, flat hue of her skin told him otherwise. Her hair covered most of her face, all but for one milky eye that stared up at Cole, sending shivers down his spine. Even the dogs had gone silent. "Bro, I gotta call the cops," Cole stuttered. "This is so bad, man. She's just lying there in the bushes. Knock it off, Lance. Dude, I gotta go. Yeah, I'll call you back."
to keep listening to this audiobook. I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.